Eating for weight loss can be really confusing, and everybody makes it more confusing. So whether you're following the keto guide, or just the restricted calories, or you're doing a Weight Watchers, there's 10 mistakes to avoid, and I would like to share them with you today. Hi, my name is Claudia Aquino. I'm a personal trainer in Las Vegas, and I'm here to help you reach your fitness goals and become healthier and fitter as you get older. When you're trying to eat healthier, because the new year is around the corner. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that you're reaching all your goals in the new year. And I have a whole list of goals I want to reach, so I'm joining you guys. Anyway, so I want to just go down in my list and see 10 things, 10 mistakes to avoid if you want to start eating healthier, eating clean, and losing weight. So my number one mistake is, of course, eating sugar. You guess what? No sugar. You know, there's sugar in everything. There's, like, if you eat processed food, there's sugar. They're putting so much sugar in everything. Processed food is not designed to keep you healthy. So there's sugar in ketchup, and there's sugar in the barbecue sauce, and there's sugar in your processed salad dressings, and there's sugar on your ready sauces, and sometimes there's sugar in your soups. You know, you go to your favorite restaurant and you order a meat product, and when it comes, you see that it's coated in sugar. So specifically, you know, corn syrup is very dangerous. So you want to make sure, and I get this all the time. People always tell me, what about honey? What about brown sugar? Sugar is sugar. Your body doesn't know the difference. There's a few more nutrition in there, but your pancreas acts the same way to honey as it does to regular refined sugar. So cut the sugar when you go out to eat. Ask if you can have your salad dressing either on the side. Ask if there's sugar in your salad dressing. A lot of vinaigrettes have sugar. Order just an oil and vinegar if you can. You know, most of them just have balsamic vinegar, which is kind of sad. Hopefully they have some sort of wine vinegar. But cut sugar out of your diet. It's the most dangerous thing you can. So the second mistake is too many refined carbohydrates. Now, I'm German and Italian. It's terrible. It's because, you know, I love pasta and bread, and that's how I grew up. And I know we always say, like, what, I used to eat all this stuff. Well, there wasn't all these chemicals in your bread and your pasta. Then there is now. We have GMOs, and we have all these things. A lot of ingredients have been exchanged with other things that are not good for your thyroid, and they're not good for your waistline. So see if you can cut your refined carbohydrates, or even eliminate them would be best. You know, have them sporadically, have them on a weekend, have them, I'm wearing a really big sweater. I apologize, I didn't realize how big this sweater is. But yeah, cut all these carbs out of your diet, and you'll lose weight so much easier, especially breads. Now, breads don't just have all the GMOs and all these chemicals in it. Bread also has yeast, and what yeast does in your body, it has the perfect body temperature to just grow. So, you know, especially if you're prone to frequent yeast infections, cut your carbohydrates, cut your refined carbohydrates. Protein can be just as bad. If you're going over 30 grams of protein per sitting, per meal, you will realize that you're gaining weight, because your body can only digest so much protein, and the rest goes into your fat stores. So even though protein takes longer to digest, the process is longer, it takes longer to go into your fat stores, eventually it will go into your fat stores. So when you go out to eat, order the 7-ounce of steak. Don't order the 12-ounce, because every excess gram of protein eventually will reach that fat store. So too much fat. A tablespoon of olive oil has 120 calories. Okay, a gram of protein and a gram of carbohydrate have 4 calories each, while a fat calorie is 9. So a gram of fat is 9 calories. It's more than double. And it's easy to get that in. You know, avocados are high in fat. Meats are high in fat, especially fatty meats, fattier meats. Watch your salmon. It's an excellent, excellent source. It's so healthy. It's a good fat, but calorie-wise, it's heavier. Okay, stay away from your seed oils, your canola oil, you know, your rapeseed oil. All this stuff is high GMO. Your vegetable oil, what they're cooking in a restaurant with, is not good for you. It's highly inflammatory. So watch all your fats, watch your oils when you go out to eat, and you order a grilled steak. Ask them not to put any butter or oil on it, and you know, just have a simple side. See if you can have it steamed, because there's smother so much oil on your food you can't calculate that. And then you know, on your salad, have your salad dressing on the side, hopefully oil and vinegar, something maybe that doesn't have a lot of fat in it, and something, of course, it doesn't have any sugar in it. But when you're cooking yourself, use spray oil. Be careful with what kind of oil you're ingesting. You can have some MCT oil, but any oil will put on weight if you have too much. Number 5 is just eating too many calories. It doesn't matter where those calories come from. It can be all just protein. If you're eating too many calories, you're not going to lose weight. And if you eat in an abundance of calories, you'll actually gain weight. Watch your calories, keep a food journal, calculate how much. Eating enough calories is just as bad. And if you're not eating enough calories, no, you're not going to gain weight. It's impossible. There wouldn't be anorexic people if it would be that easy to gain weight, because they would be all fat. No, you just don't eat enough calories for your body to function right. And it's in a nutrition deficiency. So what happens is your body just holding on to everything that you give it, and it's not going to release anything. So you're just stagnant in your weight loss. So you know, when you're stagnant, there's something has to go. Either you know, you're eating more calories than that your body can digest, or you're eating not enough calories. So see what is your midline. Never go under 1,200 calories. It's very important. And then vary your calorie intake. See if you can up it a little bit, you know, every week, and still lose weight. And when you start not losing weight anymore, that's when you want to stop. So for some people, I've had clients in the past, they were able to eat 2,000 plus calories and still lose body fat and lose weight. And then other people, I needed to cut it a little bit more. So it depends on your genetics. It depends on how much muscle you have. Usually people that have a little bit more muscle can eat a little bit more. But so not weighing your food is another point, and that's number 7. Don't forget to weigh your food. Make sure that you weigh your food either before or after. You can see, you know, if you put it in your food journal and you write down cooked, it usually comes out as a cooked food. So make sure that you're measuring your foods, that you're weighing your meat, and that you're using the right measurements, because it's so easy to get overboard, especially when it comes to things like peanut butter and, you know, any of those things. So it's really easy, like a teaspoon of peanut butter is not as much as we think. So weigh your food, make sure you're eating the right amount. Number 8 is drinking your calories. And I'm making this mistake all the time too. I'm a German Italian, so I like wine and I like red wine, but they're so calorie dense. Every drink is really calorie dense. And if you think you're getting away by drinking vodka, it's not true, because alcohol has 7 calories per gram. So here we go again. Protein, 4 calories. Carbohydrates, 4 calories. Fat, 9 calories. And alcohol, 7 calories. So actually alcohol is closer to a fat calorie than it is to a carbohydrate or to a protein. And what that means is your body's a chemical factory. It just looks at that and goes into my fat stores. So don't drink your calories. You can have a drink per week or maybe 2, but don't overdo it. Don't drink a glass of wine or 2 or 3 every day, because you're sabotaging yourself. So don't drink your calories. So here we go. Number 9, not drinking enough water. So when you're dehydrated, your body's going to hold on to water. You know, you're going to be more puffy looking when you're dehydrated. And most people don't drink the 8-ounce glasses, eight ounce glasses of water. I always tell people to drink a gallon of water every day. Just spread it out. Don't drink it all, because I know I'm gonna have maybe somebody one day in the comment section that says, but there is something like water toxicity. Yes, there is if you're drinking all your water in like 2 minutes. But spread your water out. Drink a gallon a day. You'll be seeing such a difference in your weight loss and in your fat loss once you do that, and once your body's hydrated. And you're gonna realize that your body really wants water. It's gonna make you more thirsty, and it's gonna show you that it really wants water. Flavor in your food, that's the last point. When I start people with their diet, they're always thinking like they have to cut their sodium, they have to cut everything out of their food right away, and you don't. I use a lot of hot sauce and I use a lot of spices. You don't have to cut everything out, and make sure that your food has some sort of flavor, because if it's so flavorless, you look at your healthy eating as a diet, and you should not look at it as a diet. It's supposed to be a lifestyle, because once you're done with your diet and you've lost all your weight and you go back to your old eating habits, you're gonna gain all that weight back. So you want to maintain it. So flavor your food, find ways on how to make it more attractive and how to make it a little bit more flavorful. I do a lot of like oatmeal egg white pancakes. I put some fruit in there, some stevia. I'm putting cinnamon in it. It's really good. Just flavor. I do my salmon, I slide little pockets in it. I put a little bit feta cheese and I mix it up with avocado and spice it up, little cilantro, and I stuff these little pockets and I bake it under the broiler. Put some spices on top of it. It's delicious. So spice up your food, make it beautiful looking, because the eye eats too. And look at your change of eating more of a lifestyle change as of a diet. People that diet always gain their weight back, but people that change their lifestyle will stick with it for the rest of their life. So I hope you like this video. I hope you give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you pretty soon. Until then, goodbye.